Welcome to Meeting of the Minds. Jaleesa here. Today we're going to do a quick Cajun shrimp and sausage pasta. You know, a lot of times you have friends coming over, you didn't really plan for them, and they get here or they're on their way and you're like, what am I going to throw together? So I'm going to take some things out of my pantry, things that you should already have, and we're going to do a quick meal and a quick cocktail as well. So first we're going to start off with some olive oil, some extra virgin olive oil. Our Dutch oven. Dutch ovens are really cool because you can just do everything in one. And we're going to do some minced garlic in there. I am a garlic fan. You can do garlic the way you like doing it, but garlic is kind of my thing. We'll just throw that around a little bit. Now I don't want to leave the garlic in there a little too long, because then, you know, burnt garlic is the worst. We're gonna take some Cajun sausage, just some regular andouille Cajun sausage that you can buy from your market. If you have fresh sauces works well. Put that in there. Move that around a little bit. Turn your heat on medium high now so your sausage can kind of work its way, and then the garlic will sweat a little bit as well. You just want to stir the sausage until it has browned on both sides. I like my sausage a little crispy, and it tastes really good when we make the sauce later. Okay, so while the pan is still hot, I've removed the sausage. We're gonna add a little bit more garlic and a little bit more extra virgin olive oil. And now we're gonna add, start it up a little bit. I like to get it while the sausage is dripping. They're still in there. Gonna add the shrimp. The shrimp is gonna give you that extra. Gotta give it some more water, so I'll give you a little bit more liquid. So you don't have to add any liquid if you don't want to while you're cooking the shrimp. As that shrimp is cooking, and this shrimp has been peeled and deveined, it's always really good to, of course, have a bag of shrimp just in the freezer. And then while that's cooking, we're gonna add a little bit of the seasoning mix. Now this seasoning mix, I've kind of just thrown some things together. Some basic Creole seasoning, some salt, some pepper, some thyme, some dried thyme, and a little bit of cayenne. And we're just gonna take maybe a teaspoon of that, drizzle it over the shrimp while you're cooking it. And kind of just let that go for a little bit longer. All right, so after your shrimp has been cooked, I'll get the last little one out of there. After your shrimp has been cooked and you're left with this leftover, you're gonna take half of onion, a sliced red pepper, and saute that in the sauce there, the bottom of the pan sauce from the pork and the shrimp. And you are going to let that sweat a little bit. You may need to add a little bit more extra virgin olive oil, but not a lot. Let that sweat for a moment. You're working with your red pepper and your onion, and it's starting to get a little soft in there. You're gonna take some chicken broth. I do maybe like 3/4 cup, a little bit more. You do a ½ cup of crushed tomatoes. This is really good to just have in the pantry. You always wanna have crushed tomatoes. You can make a sauce out of anything with some pasta. Crushed tomatoes and rice. Just a little grocery shopping tip there. Last but not least, you are going to add heavy cream. Now, most people use half and half. I prefer heavy cream because as you cook and season and it goes down, it still keeps its consistency. So I add about a little bit more than 2 cups of heavy cream. Turn your heat up just a little bit and kind of mix all of that together. You're gonna bring that to a low boil, let it start bubbling up a little bit, and then we'll finish it up. So now that we have a rolling boil going, we are going to add some more of that seasoning. Be generous with your seasoning. You don't have to there's no salt in here really. So you're gonna do the salt and pepper to taste. You're gonna add your sausage and your shrimp back in. Careful not to splash. Careful as you can be. Alright. Add that back in. Stir that up. Smells amazing. Now we're gonna add a little salt and pepper because you have to. Just a little black pepper. For this, I'm using sea salt. Now would be the time if you wanted to add some different veggies, maybe some crunchier veggies you could. You could also add, I like mine a little spicy, so I would add crushed red pepper or some more cayenne as well. But since I'm cooking for my friends and my friends are a little scary of my spice, we are going to keep this a little mild today. So we're gonna cover this and let this kind of turn your heat down just a little bit. Let this cook for a while. While that works, while we work on that, we're going to make our cocktail. So for this Riesling cocktail, you'll need club soda, your favorite Riesling, a grenadine, and lime. So to start this cocktail, super simple, stuff that you should already have at home. So you gotta keep a bottle of white. So you'll use some Riesling, put it in your shaker, fill it up to about halfway with ice. You're gonna use some grenadine, fill the rest of the way up with grenadine. Grenadine's a little thick. And then you'll use fresh lime juice. I would do maybe half of a lime. And cover. That covers on side. Gently shake. And then take your cutest glass. About half. And club soda, finish it off. You've got a nice cocktail to go with dinner. So the pasta that we're using today is an egg pasta. This is really good to have on hand. You they store it really well. The best place to get this, no lie y'all, Home Goods, Marshalls, any specialty food store. I just buy them. They have spinach based ones. They're so quick to cook too. They're quicker than box pastas. I'm sorry to my gluten-free friends. It's got a lot of gluten in it, but hey, it's really quick when you're working to prepare a quick meal for family and friends. So our sauce is thickened up just a tad, but not a lot. We have combined all our flavors, let it kind of boil for a while. We've got our shrimp in there, we've got our sausage in there. Remember, we have our onions and our peppers. And we are going to add pasta a little at a time, so it's easier to mix in. Let's mix that in a little bit. Alright. Keep adding the rest of your pasta. Like I said, a little at a time is best, so that it can work in. Especially when you're dealing with these thicker noodles, you want to work that in a little slower than you would like a macaroni or a penne. And as you can see, even though your sauce wasn't as thick, it coats the thicker pasta very well. Finish up adding in. So just fold your pasta in. We're gonna cover this for a couple more minutes. Let the sauce kind of get into the pasta a little bit. And we'll plate very shortly. So we're now ready to serve. Garnish with a little mozzarella cheese on top. Bag cheese is fine. You can do fresh, but this is something you should probably already have. And it'll melt nicely. Fresh tomatoes on top as well. Texture. Dry or fresh parsley. I usually keep dry on hand. Our seasoning mix just a tad, not a lot. Just a tad. You can serve this to your family and friends. Serve this with some fresh baked bread and our cocktail. This is how you make a girls' night or family coming over or anything like that. Super quick. Super easy, stuff that you should already keep on hand. Thank you so much for joining us. We want you to keep tuning in. We have more content coming. Let us know in the comments below, what do you think? How do you like the process? Any ingredients you use? Anything you want me to do next time? And suggestions are always welcome. And I will see you next time. Bye.